but good morning. Thank you for being here to share our wonderful announcement today about this year's Hall of Fame inductees for the Green Bay Area Public School District Class of 2025. We had more than 50 individuals nominated, and the requirements were that the person being nominated was a graduate of at least 20 years ago. Individuals were nominated between April and May, and then a team of judges made up of school administrators and members of our Education Foundation scored the nominations. Why a Hall of Fame now? During my time here at Green Bay, I had opportunities to encounter so many wonderful, amazing alumni and wondered why we aren't recognizing them. Why aren't we getting a message out about some of the fabulous things happening that our alumni are part of? So I felt it was long overdue that we take some time and acknowledge the great things that are happening in the world, locally as well, by our alumni. In addition, this year we celebrate a theme, To the Stars. So our district is setting the foundation for our students to be able to take skills and go beyond what they ever could have imagined. Shortly, I'm going to introduce you to 8 amazing alumni, but there are so many, even recent graduates, that are deserving of this type of acknowledgement. We have an alum right now who's engineering Mars rovers. We have an alumni right now performing on Broadway. And we even have one, I forget her name, who's the journalist? Yeah, sorry, I don't want to put you on the spot, and I just did though. She's reporting over in the Middle East right now in war-torn areas. So our focus in the district with limited resources is how we can support our students to achieve great things and to reach for the stars. So now I'd like to introduce the 8 inductees that will be the first class for our District Hall of Fame. The first one, Earl Curly Lambo, Green Bay East High School, class of 1917. Earl Curly Lambo, a legendary figure in American football, was born here in Green Bay in 1898. He was a standout athlete at Green Bay East High School, where he graduated in 1917. Curly captained his football team and quickly became known for his skill and leadership on the field. He co-founded the Green Bay Packers in 1919, you may have heard of them, and became their first player coach. Over a remarkable coaching career spanning 3 decades, Lambo guided the Packers to 6 NFL championships, coached 8 future Hall of Famers, and pioneered the modern passing game. Curly's enduring legacy was honored with his induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1963, and with the renaming of the Packers' home stadium to Lambeau Field in 1965. He remains an enduring symbol of innovation, leadership, and community pride in Green Bay and the world of professional football. Get a look at his senior picture, you guys. I know, somebody mentioned it this morning. Obviously, he got the nickname because his hair's so curly. How did you find that, Justine?
Yearbooks.
So you dug through all the yearbooks of the old, okay. Let's take a look at our second winner. Emily Jacobson, East High School, class of 2003. Emily graduated East High School and has dedicated her career to supporting families across Northeast Wisconsin. She founded the Wisconsin Douglas Association, creating greater access to professional doula care and advocating for expectant and new parents. Emily also launched Diaper Green Bay, the region's largest diaper drive, helping countless families in need. Through her leadership and compassion, Emily has made a lasting impact on the health and well-being of children and families throughout our community. Those are the 2 East High winners. Let's move on to Preble. Rob Gilson, Preble High, class of 1977. Rob Gilson, a Preble High alum, has spent his career growing both businesses and communities. Over 31 years at Imperial Supplies, including 18 as the CEO, he expanded the company's reach and revitalized downtown Green Bay. But Rob's impact doesn't stop at business. He and his wife, Lori, have been passionate supporters of youth programs, athletics, and community initiatives like the Golden Apple. Rob's story is a reminder that true leadership is measured not just by success, but by the lasting positive difference you can make for others. Major General Anthony J. Mastelier, Green Bay Preble High School, class of 1990. Major General Anthony Mastelier's journey has taken him from the halls of Preble High to the far reaches of space operations. Commissioned from Northwestern University in civil engineering, he is commanded at every level in the Air Force and Space Force. Deployed to support the international operations, and he now serves as the Director of Global Space Operations for the U.S. Space Command. Known for his leadership, technical expertise, and mentorship, Major General Mastelier inspires all who serve with him. It's no surprise that someone who started in Green Bay would go on to lead operations that truly span the globe. He's a hometown hero with an interstellar impact. Southwest High School, Dr. Terrence Clark, class of 1979. Dr. Clark, a 79 graduate of Southwest High School, has dedicated his life to science, innovation, and improving the lives of animals and people alike. With degrees in bacteriology, veterinary medicine, and a PhD in biomedical sciences, he's developed groundbreaking veterinary pharmaceuticals and co-founded Nexion Pharmaceuticals, where he continues to mentor future scientists. Dr. Clark exemplifies how curiosity, expertise, and a commitment to mentorship can transform fields, communities, and lives. Also from Southwest High School, Brittany Galvin, class of 2005. Brittany's story is one of heart, grit, and service. At Southwest High School, she excelled in 3 sports, earning 9 varsity letters and a 3.5 GPA, while also being recognized as top goalkeeper and most valuable defensive player. She carried that drive to Quincy University, where she led her soccer team as captain and graduated magna cum laude. But Brittany's ambitions went beyond athletics and academics. She co-founded a nonprofit to help rural communities in Haiti. She lived there as a volunteer during the earthquake and cholera outbreak and continues to provide medical care and leadership as a religious sister. Her journey reminds us that true excellence comes not just from personal achievement, but from lifting others along the way. And finally, West High School. Jim Ryan, class of 1985. Jim Ryan, a proud West High graduate, combines leadership, vision, and a global perspective. After earning a degree at Marquette University, Jim rose to become the CEO of Flexera, guiding the company through major growth and international leadership assignments. Beyond his professional accomplishments, he stayed deeply connected to his roots in Green Bay, co-founding the Do Great Things initiative to support West High students pursuing higher education. Jim's career shows that ambition paired with community commitment can create both success and lasting impact, a true example of leadership grounded in heart and hometown pride. And finally, last but not least, Nancy Shulman Nussbaum, West High School, class of 1964. Nancy Shulman Nussbaum broke barriers and set standards for public service in our region. In 1964, a 1964 graduate of West High, she spent time abroad in Northern Ireland fostering interfaith understanding before returning home to De Pere. She became the first woman elected mayor of De Pere and the first female Brown County executive, transforming her community through economic development, public service, and advocacy for victims. Nancy's life reminds us that leadership often means stepping into new roles with courage and conviction, and leaving a legacy that inspires generations. How about that? These are the 8 you guys. This event is being made possible through collaboration with the Green Bay Area Public Schools Education Foundation. They're instrumental in us being able to hold this event, and they are our primary support, sponsor, and donor. That's it, Lori. How do we do?
Any questions? Good day, everybody.
Is this great? Yes, ma'am.
So it sounds like these are from all different generations.
Yes.
And is it because it's the first that you just chosen anyone from any generation, or moving forward, are you looking at people from all years again?
Yeah, that's a great question. We do want to expand the generations, and you're right, because this is the first one. But the only criteria really is that they have to have been graduated for 20 years. Beyond that, that's not the only criteria. In addition, making significant impact to either our community or the broader world. So we hope you'll continue to see many generations recognized.
Yeah. Did you try and split it up? These contributions are scientific. The Packers. I mean, does any genre work?
Amy, do you want to speak to that?
Yeah, I think.
Do you want to come over here, Amy? This is Amy Fish. She's our Associate Director of Community Partnerships and Grants.
Yeah, we had not really specified different genres or different fields of work. We kind of looked at everybody holistically and had a nomination committee review everybody together. So that was not really one of the criteria that we looked at.
Just so work out that it's, 2, 2, 2, and 2 from like split across equally between the schools?
That was planned.
Okay.
Yeah, that was planned. We have 2 other schools that graduate seniors, but they haven't hit that 20-year mark of being in existence. That's John Dewey Academy of Learning and Northeast Wisconsin School of Innovation.
What kind of example are you hoping that this sets for students at all these high schools?
We want every student to see what a foundation here in Green Bay can provide them, and that they can dream big. Don't be limited by what you might just see out in your backyard. Think bigger and broader, because a graduation, a diploma from Green Bay Area Public School District can mean literally the world.
Were any of these people still alive informed that they were being nominated?
Amy, come here.
Sorry, Amy.
No, this is great.
I feel like I'm picking on you.
This is really, it's exciting.
Oh, that was the best part of this all. Yes, they've all been informed. They're very excited, and we'll be having an induction ceremony that almost everybody is able to attend.
Piggybacking off of that, I know you said that they were excited, but what kind of feedback did you get?
Oh, excitement, I think humbled, and I think some of the feedback was, great, I'm so excited that Green Bay is doing this. It's about time that we're kind of acknowledging some of the amazing graduates that are coming out of Green Bay, and some of them even mentioned how impactful that their time here within the schools has been, and they're very excited to be able to talk a little bit about that at the ceremony.
Yeah. And you kind of touched on this a little bit, but what are you hoping for future generations as they see that this is possible to, work abroad, start the Packers, own a company, fly, work with space? What are you hoping that future generations see from this?
I don't even know that our community recognizes, beyond Curly Lambeau, the kids that graduate from Green Bay and what they've done. Did you know Nancy was from Green Bay? Maybe some of you did. I want the kids to see this as an example. I want it to, as I mentioned, set the foundation for them to dream bigger. And you notice it's a variety of, as you mentioned, a variety of fields. Doctors, politicians, athletes, people that just religious, giving back for no other reason, not seeking money for it, just giving. I want our students to see them and say, I can do that.
From a district standpoint, how does it feel that all of these, folks graduated from Green Bay Area Public Schools and are successful?
Great pride. Great pride. I think sometimes larger urban districts get a reputation that only focuses on the negative things that are going on. But in reality, if you go through any of our hallways at our high schools right now, you will see people just like these guys, just 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds that can be incredibly successful. And we want to take time to acknowledge that. Green Bay Area Public School District is a great place to be. It's a great place to learn. And we have great examples of why.
Will there be permanent plaques of some sort, or what's it going to look like here going forward?
Yeah, we're working on that. We want to have something centrally located so we can continue to honor them and expand every year. We're still working on what that could look like.
I guess this is even more pressure for those taking senior pictures, because I hated mine, and if mine was displayed like this, I'd be super embarrassed.
Oh, no.
But how many people did you have to narrow this? I mean, you narrowed it down to these right here, but how many did you originally start with?
Yeah, so this inaugural, I don't think a lot of people knew it was happening. We had over 50 nominations. And those that have been nominated will continue to be on the list each year for consideration. So, these 8 really stood out among over 50. Did you graduate from Green Bay Area Public School District?
No, Berlin.
Okay.
So I'm safe.
Okay, you're safe.
I'm safe for my senior picture taking the light of day.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What kind of makes this inaugural class so special?
I think because it's the first, and it really gives us an opportunity to say, hey, look at what Green Bay Area Public School District can provide you. I think that's why this first one is so special. We have, these are 8 out of, I don't even know how many graduates we have had. How many? Tens of thousands. These are just the first 8. You will continue to see people that shine and make a difference. They're living in our community right now, making significant difference for us. And we hope to highlight them.
Will it be the same size and kind of break down every year, like 8 and 2 from each school? Is that kind of your plan?
Amy and I have talked about that. I think that's what we'll go towards. And then as we add the last 2 schools, add more. We've also discussed, Nadia, these are the graduates, but also there are educators that really stood out and made a huge impact. So potentially adding educators as an opportunity to be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, you bet.
What can people kind of expect at the October event then?
An opportunity to hear from these inspiring people firsthand. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I can't wait to hear from them about their experiences here in the district and how that motivated them to take them to different levels.
Beyond inspiration, do you think that this will create a stronger connection or potentially networking from the students that are graduating now to the amazing leaders in the world?
Yeah, that's a great question. And we have a lot of hopes that come out of this beyond inspiring, as you had mentioned. I would love for our students to be able to connect with them directly. And also it's an opportunity for them, if some of them have lost track of keeping an eye on things that are going on in the district, I hope it inspires them to get back involved with us as a district. Even if it's limited to just, I'm going to follow them on social media to see what's happening. Great question. All right. Thank you so much, you guys. This is a big deal. You think Curly will show up?
I'm hoping.
The ghost? Thank you.